pick,
Oh my gosh. Wow.
negotiate,
800 bucks.
900.
850.
close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right, score.
Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm gonna give you $600. Nope.
Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's American Pickers official season 26 premiere date and first trailer has been revealed after Frank Fritz's shocking death. The much-loved reality show will be back on our screens on Wednesday, 9 October. Fans have been treated to a sneak peek of what to expect when it airs on the History Channel next week. Mike says to camera, "I wake up in the morning and I sometimes feel like I have white lightning coming out of the fingertips of my hands. I just can't wait to get on the road and just be me." He continued, "The idea of something that's been hidden for 100 years and been untouched until you walk down in that cellar and there it is. That's the essence of a picker." A voiceover says, "Mike didn't choose picking chose him." It's been a heartbreaking few days for fans of the show. Frank passed away on Monday, September 30th at the age of 60, and his American Pickers co-star Mike Wolfe was by his side. Frank left American Pickers in 2021. We exclusively revealed that the star couldn't move his body and required 24/7 care in his last days. A source exclusively told the US Sun, "He has been bad since the stroke, and he had been getting worse. He was unable to move the right side of his body. He needed 24-hour care. There was no way he was getting better. He was in a home." In the lead-up to his death, Frank suffered with complications from his stroke in 2022. He was unable to recover from the stroke fully, as he was rushed to the hospital 4 times in 2022 and 2023 for pneumonia and a seizure. The official American Pickers Instagram account posted in honor of Frank, "We are saddened to share that our friend and beloved member of the History Channel and American Pickers family, Frank Fritz, has passed away on September 30th, 2024. Frank filmed American Pickers for over a decade. We will always remember the bearded charmer and his never-ending search for vintage motorcycles and bikes. Our thoughts are with Frank's loved ones during this difficult time. He will be deeply missed." Frank's final episode was in March 2020. American Pickers star Mike Wolfe has been spotted looking downcast in first photos since the passing of his co-star and longtime friend Frank Fritz. Frank passed away on Monday, September 30th at the age of 60. The passing came 2 years after Frank suffered a debilitating stroke in July 2022 that left him wheelchair-bound and under guardianship. Mike, 60, rushed from Tennessee to Iowa to be by his friend's side before he passed in hospice, surrounded by loved ones. In exclusive photos obtained by the US Sun, Mike could be seen for the first time since Frank's passing in his hometown of Eau Claire, Iowa on Wednesday, October 2nd. Mike kept busy most of the day by finishing up renovations on his Iowa vacation rental, 2 Lanes Guest House. Mike's sister, Beth, could be seen helping her brother as he walked in and out of the house to grab tools and antiques from his car. Throughout the day, Mike was in a more somber mood than usual, as he kept his head down and rarely cracked a smile while working. He wore a blue button-down shirt, jeans, and a hat. Later in the day, he changed into a t-shirt as he continued to work on the home. Mike then returned to his Iowa home for the evening after a long day of work. The American Pickers star perch of the home is a 2-story duplex with an apartment on the 2nd floor, as a business occupies the 1st story. The building features 2 garages, back patio with a wood deck, and views of the Mississippi River with Illinois seen in the distance. As for the vacation rental, Mike purchased the 2,142-square-foot building for $300,000 in December 2021. The 2-story house was built in 1880 and features 3 bedrooms, a basement, a fireplace, and more amenities. The US Sun previously revealed the renovations Mike made to the home, including painting the previous off-white building a dark green with black trimming. There is a wooden porch in the backyard with a modern black steel railing, a newly installed stone fire pit, and views of the Mississippi River. Mike has been updating fans on the renovation process over Instagram. Mike also owns a vacation rental located in a historic Columbia, Tennessee building that was built in 1857. On Thursday, Mike returned to his guest house. He looked somber as he spoke to friends and staff members and eventually began moving furniture. The longtime reality star dressed in distressed denim, a black t-shirt, and brown boots. He gave a friend a big hug as he worked on his property. Sad passing. Mike announced Frank's passing on Tuesday morning with an Instagram post that read, "It's with a broken heart that I share with all of you that Frank passed away last night. I've known Frank for more than half my life, and what you've seen on TV has always been what I have seen, a dreamer who was just as sensitive as he was funny." The same off-camera as he was on, Frank had a way of reaching the hearts of so many by just being himself. Who would have ever dreamed we would share the cockpit of a white cargo van in front of millions of people interested in our adventures? Before the show, we would take off together to places we never knew existed with no destination in mind, and just the shared passion to discover something interesting and historic. Frank last appeared on American Pickers during a March 2020 episode. He took time off to recover from back surgery, leaving him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. During his time off the show, he entered rehab for alcohol addiction in Iowa for 77 days. Frank had a falling out with Mike, as he had not been asked to return to the show. Frank exclusively told the US Sun in a 2021 interview, "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is. I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me. I don't know why he's behaving like that towards me." Though he had been open about wanting to return to the series after his hiatus, Mike confirmed he was officially let go in 2021. The two ultimately reconciled after Frank suffered the stroke. Frank suffered a stroke in his Iowa home in July 2022. Frank was unable to recover from the stroke, as he was rushed to the hospital 4 times in 2022 and 2023 for pneumonia and a seizure. Frank's close friends even filed for a conservatorship and guardianship for him in August 2022. Midwest One Bank acted as Frank's conservator, while his close friend Chris Davis served as his guardian. Because of his stroke, Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to care for his own safety or to provide for necessities such as food, shelter, clothing, or medical care without which physical injury or illness may occur, documents obtained by the US Sun read. Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to make, communicate, or carry out important decisions concerning his own financial affairs. Decisions must be made for Mr. Fritz's care and placement while he continues to recover and receive treatment for his injuries. The appointment of a guardian and conservator was deemed necessary to avoid immediate harm to him. Frank's recovery. Frank was wheelchair-bound after suffering the stroke, as a ramp was installed outside of his Iowa farm home. He can walk, but he's always going to need the wheelchair because he can't walk long distances, a source previously told the US Sun. Basically, you lose motion. He lost motion. A stroke can affect your left or your right side. It affected his right side. But the insider insisted Frank never lost his lovable personality. As the source said at the time, he's the same old Frank. He has a good attitude and a great sense of humor. We crack jokes all the time. You gotta make the best of the situation. So he's come to terms with all of that. His mind is right. He's a happy guy and his sense of humor is there. Then, in his final months, Frank's condition got worse. A source exclusively told the US Sun. He has been bad since the stroke, and he had been getting worse. He was unable to move the right side of his body. He needed 24-hour care. There was no way he was getting better. He was in a home. In July 2024, conservator Midwest One demanded Frank's finances be transferred to them, as the star needed skilled and long-term nursing care at the time. Remembering Frank. Frank's guardian and close friend, Chris Davis, exclusively revealed to the US Sun funeral plans for the late History Channel star. There will be a celebration of life in the future. It will be big. Fans can attend. We already have several bands who want to play in it, including my band. This will probably take place in the spring. Chris added of his close friend, "I will say Frank loved his fans, and he passed away peacefully with friends at his side."